Hello, my name is Samantha Hooks and welcome to my kitchen. I am a 2-star director with Tupperware and I am part of Hooray Sales, and I am coming to you today to share a recipe with you as I cook in our stack cooker. I am going to cook a complete meal including a dessert in 25 minutes. So I wanted to come to you and share a recipe real fast with you. Let me tell you a little bit about our stack cooker. For those that do not know about our stack cooker, it comes with a lid that can be inverted into a 3/4 of a quart container that you could put casseroles in, and we're going to cook a peach cobbler in this today. It also comes in a 3-quart in the bottom, and then it has a 1 3/4 quart here, and it also comes with a cylinder. And we are going to cook meatloaf in this today, and you will get to see all of the grease and stuff that comes out of the meat that you don't necessarily see when you're frying it or when you're cooking it, because when you cook it in the microwave, you see extra things that you don't normally see when you cook it on the stove or in the oven. So I just wanted to come to you and share a little bit about our stack cooker, and because it is a great product to have. You can receive it free or half price. Just see one of our consultants or directors if you're interested in this product after seeing this demo. So let's start by starting with our bottom. This is our 3-quart container, and I'm gonna make a simple broccoli casserole. So it's just going to be a frozen bag of broccoli. So I'm going to put that in there. And then about a half of a can of cream of chicken soup. Then we are going to just stir it up. I'm also going to sprinkle a little bit of salt and pepper. And this, or our spice shakers, they come in a set of 4. These are great to have in your kitchen. I love mine. So add a little bit of salt and pepper. And this recipe also calls for paprika and nutmeg. So I'm going to add a little bit of that. I found this recipe, and I don't really I think it calls for a 1/4 teaspoon, but I don't really measure. I just shake it in there, and then I'm just stirring it up just enough to coat my broccoli with the soup. I may need to add a little bit more soup, but I don't think I am. I think that's enough. Okay. And this is one of our Tupperware spoons. So I'm going to show you that. So this is what the big 3-quart container will look like. Okay. So we're through with that. So now the next, we're going to cook our meatloaf, and I'm going to make some little mini meatloaves. And we're going to put it in our colander where the meat will drain into our 1 3/4 quart container. So I have 2 stack cookers. So I cheated a little bit, and I went ahead and I have prepared my mini meatloaves. And I'll go ahead and give you my recipe. And I just formed it sort of in a little loaf and put it in the colander. If you see, this is the colander one. And I mixed it up in my big, huge, fast bowl where I can stick my thumb right in there and I can mix it up with my hand. But my family loves ranch and they love cheese. So my meatloaf is a little different than most recipes. I don't go by the traditional meatloaf recipe. I do put ketchup in it. And again, I do not measure. I go by the consistency of what I think it should look like. So if you're used to cooking meatloaf, you know the consistency it needs to be. So I use ranch dressing, I use ketchup, and salt, pepper, and shredded cheese. And today I'm using Colby and Monterey Jack. It's just whatever kind of cheese you have on hand. I just mix it up. And I have got enough left that that'll be enough for 2 hamburger patties tonight to cook in the grill for me and my mom for supper. So, and then this will be enough for lunch and left over for dinner tomorrow to take to work. So now this is level 2. So I'm gonna just set the colander inside of this one, and I'm gonna sit it on top of the broccoli. So that's 2 containers down. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna open up our can of peaches. And this recipe calls for a can of peach pie filling, or blueberry pie filling, apple pie filling, whichever kind of pie filling you want. But sometimes that gets a little sweet. So I'm just using regular peaches where it won't be as sweet. And just turn with our can opener. Open and close, open and close. And I was talking and not listening. Oh yes, it did click. So there you go. And it doesn't cut you. You don't have to worry about it. It's completely smooth. Let's see. My other spoon, where's my spoon? It's in the dishwasher. All right, let's see if I can do this, and I'm gonna just put this in and just lay the peaches in because I don't want all this juice in there. So I'm gonna just take my ladle, stick it down in there, and lay the peaches in the top of the inverted lid. So this is what it's gonna look like. So see, I'm just putting it on the inside of the top of the lid. And I am gonna leave some of the juice because since it is supposed to have the pie filling. So I'm gonna put that in there. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna sprinkle a box of yellow cake mix on top. Oh, I left something off my broccoli casserole. We'll go back and do that. So you just take your box of cake mix, and it's just the Duck and Hines yellow cake mix, and you just sprinkle it on top. Right. Then I'm gonna add just a touch more juice on top. And then it calls for a 1/4 cup of butter. And I forgot to have that melted. So let me get that melted real fast. 1/4 cup of butter. And while that's melting, we will go back real fast. What I forgot to do is sprinkle Ritz crackers on top of our broccoli casserole. I saw them laying here. And this is our Power Chef. So I'm gonna just drop some Ritz crackers down in our Power Chef to chop them up. This is our Power Chef. I'm gonna just do 1 or 3 quick pulls. And there is my Ritz crackers chopped up. And you have to be very careful with these blades. They are very, very sharp. Yes, they will cut you. Do not put them down in your water. Now let's just sprinkle this on top of our broccoli casserole. I knew there was something I was forgetting. All right. All right, let's see if that butter had time to melt. All right, and this is our measuring cups, and this is actually the color of our new stack cooker. It's a beautiful teal blue, teal green looking color. And then we're just gonna pour this on top of the cake mix. All this sweet goodness. So here I am. You don't have to be in the kitchen long to get this done. And then calls for a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon on top. And again, I don't measure. So I'm just gonna sprinkle some cinnamon around. So that's what it looks like. Can you see that? So then we're gonna sit that on top. So here is our meal. Ta-da! So we are going to put it in the microwave for 25 minutes. So I will come to you when it's through and show you the results. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will post the recipes in the comments, and I'll show you the end result shortly. Thank you. Hello, welcome back. I wanted to come and show you our finished product, and it smells so delicious. I wish y'all had smell vision, because me and my mother's fixing to eat it, and it smells so delicious. But I want to show it to you. Here is our first. I'll show you the best part first, and it's the dessert. You know, dessert's always the best. This is our peach cobbler. Look how beautiful that peach cobbler looks. Wish y'all could smell it. And then here is our meatloaf. Y'all see that? And let me get this on a stack cooker to slide this over in, because I want you to see the grease that come out of this. I want you to see. I want you to see all that. You see that? All that gook that's in there. We would be eating if we cooked this on the stove, because this is more than you would see if you cooked it on the stove or in the oven. So the microwave is a much healthier cooking, because it gets more out than we can see. So I'll set that to the side, and then I'll show you our, there you go. There is our broccoli casserole. So there you go. That is our lunch for today. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will post the recipes in the comments. If you have any questions about getting this product free or half price, please find your consultant or your director and ask them how you can receive it free or half price. Thank you, and y'all have a great day.